Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel Apurva Prapti. This is your host and host Apurva, presenting a new video on the topic Introduction to Trigonometry. And in this video, we shall try to find out all the solutions of the numerical problems given in exercise 8.2. And here I advise you to check back my another 3 videos on this topic, and this is the episode 4 on the topic Introduction to Trigonometry. Let's start our today's session. So guys, here the first question from exercise 8.2 states that we need to find the values of this expression, that means sin 60 degree into cos 30 degree plus sin 30 degree into cos 60 degree. So simply in solution we shall put the values of this ratio that we have evaluated in our last episode. Okay, just check back it. In solution we shall write in this way. The given expression is sin 60 degree cos 30 degree plus sin 30 degree into cos 60 degree. We know that the value of sin 60 degrees how much? That is root 3 by 2 into cos 30 is root 3 by 2, plus will remain as plus, sin 30 degree is half into cos 60 degree is also half. So simply we need to multiply them in this way. 2 2 ja 4, root 3 into root 3, that will be 3 plus 2 2 ja 4 and 1 into 1 1. Now we have to take the LCM from the denominator of these two expressions. That means the LCM of these two number will be 4. Okay, so 4 4 ja, if we divide this 4 by this 4, then it will be 1 time. So 1 into 3 3 plus same way 1 into 1 1. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 divided by 4, that is 1. So after simplification we have found that the value of this expression is 1. This is the required answer. Okay, and my dear students, question number 2, 3 and 4 is left for you as your homework. So I shall do question number 5. So guys, now you come to question number 5. That is given as 5 into cos square 60 degree plus 4 into sec square 30 degree minus 10 square 45 degree divided by sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree. Here you need to do nothing but have to put the values of these ratios that you have found in the previous classes. So simple, 5 will remain as 5 and this is multiplied with this expression. So 5 into, we can place here into, okay, value of cos 60 half, okay, plus will remain as plus, 4 is 4, value of sec 30 degree, sorry here guys, square na, square is here, so here we need to put square. 4 will remain as 4, sec 30 is it is 2 by root over 3. Since it is sec square 30 degree na, so we need to square this. Minus will remain as minus, value of 10 45 degree is 1, okay, and square of this will be 1 square. In the same way sin square 30 degree, that is half, and it square will be square. Cos 30 is also, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, isn't this? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2, and this is the square, as here also square like. So after simplification we will get like this, 5 into, if you square this it will be guys 1 1 ja 1, 2 2 ja 4, plus will remain as plus 4 into 2 2 ja 4, root 3 square is always 3, minus will remain as minus, square of 1 is 1. Yes, now it is 1, this is 4 plus 3 by 4 in this way. So simple, 5 into 1 5 divided by 4, plus will remain as plus, 4 4 ja 16 divided by 3, minus 1 will remain as minus, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, okay. Here I shall write, here I shall take the LCM of this 4, 3 and 1, that is existing as denominator. So LCM of 4, 3 and 1 is 12. You can find out yourself. And and dividing this 12 by 4, it will go 3 times. So 3 into 5, 15. In the same way, it will be 4 into 16, 64 minus 12 and divided by, this is LCM 4, and it will be 1 plus 3. We need to simplify again. It will be 15 minus 12 is 3. 64 plus 3 is equal to 67 divided by 12. 1 plus 3 is also 4 divided by 4. So downside is 1. Okay, that means it will be 67 by 12. This is the answer. So guys, in question number 2, we need to find out the correct answer for this given expression. That means the given expression is twice tan 30 degree divided by 1 plus tan square 30 degree. So what will be the simplified value of this expression? We need to find out first of all, and then we have to compare. So with whom among this given data its value is identical or same. Okay, so here first of all we shall simplify this expression. In solution we shall write like this. So given expression is twice tan 30 degree divided by 1 plus tan square 30 degree. We know 2 will remain as 2, this is multiplied with this, and 2 into tan 30 degree is what guys? As you know, it is 1 by root over 3. 1 will remain as 1, plus will remain as plus. Tan 30 is 1 by root over 3. But this is here square, so we need to also square here. After multiplication, 2 into 1 is 2, and in downside it will be root over 3. 1 will remain as 1, plus square of 1 is 1, and square of root 3 is 3. I am writing here. This is remain as 2 by root over 3. Taking LCM, it will be LCM 3, and it will be 3 plus, and that is 2 by root over 3 divided by 4 by 3. That means it will be 2 by root over 3 into 3 by 4. Okay, so when multiplied, the numerator becomes denominator and denominator becomes numerator. Now we need to simplify them if possible. On cancelling this, it will go 2 times, and after dividing this 3 by this root 3, it will go root 3 times, because root 3 into root 3 is 3. And after cancellation, the simplified value remains as root 3 by 2. Okay, so this is the simplified value of this expression, that is root 3 by 2. Now we need to detect whose simplified value is root 3 by 2. That means whether value is sin 60 degree is root 3 by 2, or cos 60 degree is root 3 by 2, or tan 60 degree is equal to root 3 by 2, or sin 30 degree is equal to root 3 by 2. So if you remember the table, I think you can easily say the answer. So can you say me value of which trigonometric ratio among them is root 3 by 2? What is the value of sin 60 degree? Yes, sin 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Cos 60 is half, isn't this? Tan 60 is root over 3, isn't this? And sin 30 is equal to half. That means the value of sin 60 degree is root over 3 by 2. So we can write in place of root 3 by 2 as sin 60 degree, isn't this? This is equal to sin 60 degree, which is root over 3 by 2. So our required answer will be, the answer will be A, that is sin 60 degree, because the value of sin 60 degree is root 3 by 2, which is the simplified value of twice tan 30 degree divided by 1 plus tan square 30 degree. I hope you have well understood my teaching, and using same definition, same rule, you can find out the answers of the following given questions. Okay, so I am leaving question number 2 here and going to question number 3. Yes, so here the question number 3 says, if tan a plus b is equal to root over 3 and tan a minus b is equal to 1 by root over 3, along with the condition that 0 degree less than a plus b less than or equal 90 degree. That means the value of a plus b is greater than 0 degree and it is less than or equal 90 degree. Along with that, the another condition is a is greater than b. That means the angle a measures, greater than b. Okay. Then we need to find the value of a and b. So how will you find? So simple. We are given this expression, that means tan a plus b is equal to root over 3 and tan a minus b is equal to 1 by root over 3. So here we shall proceed ahead like this, putting implied sign, that is tan of a plus b is equal b tan 60 degree. Why I have written here tan 60 degree? Listen guys, here tan of a plus b remains same, equal sign also remain equal. Okay. Here in place of root over 3 we have written tan 60 degree because we know that the value of tan 60 degree is root over 3. Isn't this? Yes. And tan a minus b is equal to 1 by root 3. So in place of 1 by root 3, what we can put in terms of tan? That is tan, it will be 30 degree, because you know that the value of tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. Okay. So we have found tan expression or tan ratio in both sides. Yes. So when tan a plus b is equal to tan 60 degree, we can think of cancelling this tan from both sides, for which a plus b is 60 degree and a minus b is 30 degree. Let us give this equation number 1, and this is equation number 2. Okay. So it is a plus b is equal to 60 degree, a minus b is equal to 30 degree. So simply guys, we need to find the value of a and b. So for this, let us add equation 1 and 2. Then it will give us, when we add equation, then left hand side of one equation is added to the left hand side of another equation, and the right hand side of the equation is added to the right hand side of the another equation. Here a plus b is in the left hand side and a minus b is here in the left hand side. So when we are adding, then it will be, this is the left hand side, a plus b, and this should be added like this, a minus b, which is equal to right hand side, and their addition 60 degree plus 30 degree. So here a plus b plus a minus b, plus b minus b is cancelled, remains only a plus a, that is twice a, is 60 degree plus 30 degree, that is 90 degree, or value of a will be 90 degree by 2, that is 45 degree. Okay. Now putting this value, putting the value of a, in any one equation. You can put in equation 1 or in equation 2. Suppose I am going to put this in equation 1. In equation 1, we get what we get. We get, listen, this is a plus b is equal to 60 degree. A is, in place of a we shall put how many? 45 degree. Plus will remain plus, b will remain as b, equal will remain equal, and this is 60 degree in the right hand side. That means b will be 60 degree minus 45 degree, that is 15 degree. Okay. So finally the answer is, so a is equal to 45 degree and b is equal to 15 degree. After finding this value, we shall check out that a plus b. So when we add a plus b together, then we have to get its value more than 0 and have to be less than or equal 90 degree. When we add a plus b, then it will be 65 degree. Okay. So it is obviously greater than 0 and less than 90 degree, and here a is 45 degree and b is 15 degree. Therefore here A is greater than B. Okay, so we have got the answer. That means the value of A is 45 degree and B is 15 degree. This is the answer. So students, finally we reached the last question of the exercise, that is question number 4. And the question number 4 says that whether the following are true or false. We need to check out whether they are false or true, and then we have to justify our answer in support of true or false. Yes. First question is sin A plus B is equal to sin A plus sin B. Is this true? So what is your opinion in this? It will be false. What guys? False. Why false? I am justifying this. Listen. Suppose we consider angle A as 30 degree and angle B as 60 degree. Then it will be sin. In place of A we are taking suppose 30 degree, and in place of B we are taking 60 degree. It will be sin 30 degree plus 60 degree is equal to 90 degree, that is sin 90 degree is 1. But if we take like this and write in this way, sin 30 plus sin 60 degree like this, then it will be sin 30 degree is half and sin 60 degree is root 3 by 2, which is never ever equal to 1. So since this is not equal to this expression, therefore this cannot be true. So sin A plus B is equal to sin A plus sin B is a false expression. Okay, I have justified here. Now check out question number 2. If theta increases, sin theta increases. Here theta is an arbitrary angle. That means we can consider any value of theta. The theta may be 0 degree, theta may be 30 degree, theta may be 60 degree, like that. Sorry, when theta increases, then sin theta also increases. Is this true? Obviously this is true. Why true? See here. Suppose we are considering theta is 0 degree. How much? Theta is equal to 0 degree. Then sin theta will be what guys? That means sin 0 degree is 0 degree. Oh sorry, sin 0 degree is 0. Now increase the value of theta from 0 to 30 degree. Yes? Then it is how much? Sin 30 degree is half. So it is increased from 0 to half. Isn't it? In the same way, sin 90 is how much? Sin 90 is 1. Okay? So in this way we can say that if theta increases, sin theta increases. Next, if theta increases, cos theta increases. This is false. Why false? Check out yourself. This will be like, in this way we can say this. Listen, we are considering suppose theta is equal to 0 degree. So then sin, why sin? Then cos 0 degree is equal to 1, and cos, suppose we are considering we have increased this theta from 0 to 90 degree. Cos 90 degree is equal to 0. That means while the value of theta was 0 degree, the value of cos theta was 1, and when it increased from 0 to 90 degree, then value of cos 90 degree becomes 0. That means it is less than 1. So in this case, when theta increases, the cos theta decreases. So this is the false question. Next, question number 4. For all values of theta, sin theta is equal to cos theta. Is this true? Never ever. Never ever means only in one condition it may be true, and it is true also. Sorry, but not for all values of theta. Okay, so it is false. Only in one condition that is true. So it is when value of theta is 45 degree. When value of theta is 45 degree, then sin theta is cos theta. Why? Sin theta is cos theta because sin 45 degree is equal to half. Sorry, 1 by root 2, and cos 45 degree also 1 by root over 2. Okay, so only in one condition this is true. Otherwise it is false. Okay, for angle A is equal to 0 degree, chord A is not defined. Yes, this is true. Why true? Check out this. This is true. Why true? Listen. Cot theta. Okay. And you would 0 degree in place of theta over A. It is given A actually. So it is cot 0 degree. Cos 0 degree is what guys? 1 by tan 0 degree. Isn't this? Because tan was inverse of cot, so it is 1 by tan 0 degree is what guys? 0. So that means we are dividing here this 1 by this 0. So when we divide any number by 0, then it is always indefined. Okay? So this is true. Okay? So guys, in this way we have finished our exercise 8.2, and in next session or in next class we will go to the next topic as well as to the next exercise. So till then, keep watching my videos and keep practicing sitting back at your home. Thank you. Signing off. Bye bye.